How to get paid to create your product. Get paid to create your product. That's the ideal, and I will walk you through how to do it. You are going to sell the coaching first, then you're going to create the lessons based on the needs of the people in the program. That is how I've always created my coaching programs. I've launched multiple coaching programs over the last several years, and I have never, ever created the lessons first. Now, please don't misunderstand me. I know what the coaching program is going to be about. I may have written out 8 or 10 points that I plan to teach people. However, I do not write the lessons until people come into the coaching program. Your clients know what they need. There's 2 reasons for that. The first reason is, you really don't know what people need until they sign up. So, let's say that you know that you're going to teach on these 8 topics, but you don't know what people really need. Do they need a lot of topic 1, or a little bit of topic 2? Do they need a lot of every? What do people need? As soon as they sign up, you can literally send an email out that says, I'm putting the final touches on this coaching program, and I want to know exactly what are the top 3 things you want me to spend the most time on. What I've found is, if I bring in 10 people to a coaching program, they've all come in off the same sales page. They've all seen the same 8 to 10 points I'm going to be talking about. They've all seen the same reasons that I gave them for signing up. Almost everybody gives me the same top 3. I mean, they may not be exactly the same, they may use different words. One person might have 2 that are the same as everybody else, and they have 1 oddball. One person has 1 oddball, then 2 that are the same. But when you add them all up, and you look at it, you see these clients need this, and they need a lot of it. They don't need as much of the other things. Create your lessons after asking your clients, then you go about creating your lessons. Now remember, when you have a coaching program, it implies they're going to get timed material. Remember, with your products they're getting the learning materials up front. It's a product. Online courses are really popular right now, and many of them are sort of like a hybrid, because you get the training materials up front, but then you have 6 to 8 weeks of additional homework, etc. So, it's sort of like a hybrid. However, when you go with just coaching, they're going to get metered material. They're going to get 1 lesson every week, 1 lesson every 10 days, 2 lessons a month. Whatever the case is, what that means is, clients sign up today and you ask them what's most important to them. Then you've got a whole week or 10 days to create your very first lesson to send out to those individuals. Now you may have some preliminary materials that you send them. Maybe as you're creating your lesson you send them a daily email that kind of gets them going. But when they sign up for coaching program, they know they're not getting everything up front. So, then you create that first lesson. Then, as they're doing the first lesson, they may have questions and you start answering the questions in the second lesson, and adding more material in. If lessons come out every 2 weeks, well, you can literally have 2 weeks to create every single lesson. Now, what you could do, if you really wanted, is to create the first lesson right when you sell it. So they don't have to wait for that first lesson. That's okay too. You can create that first lesson, why you should sell before you create. I told you that there were 2 reasons to sell first, create second. Number 1 is that you really don't know what they need in the coaching program until they sign up. The second reason is, and I've seen this time and time again, is if you wait to launch your coaching program until you've written all 10 lessons, you might never launch your coaching program. Why? Because you probably will never really know what to put into your 10 lessons. It's like this catch-22, you write the first lesson, you write the second one. Then you don't know what to put in the third one, so now you don't launch your coaching program. Far better to launch, to get 10 people to pay you, and if you have 10 people that have already paid you, they've already paid you, you now have an obligation to create these lessons. And, now, you will. I've found that when you have an obligation to do something, you generally tend to do it more than if you're just hoping you can launch it in the future. Plus, you get paid faster if you sell it, then create it later. Now, on down the road, you can resell that exact same coaching program, without creating new lessons, because, now you've created those lessons once, based on the input of the October 1st people that were in. The future people that come in will get the same lessons that you created initially. However, you'll continue to improve those lessons as people continue to ask questions. Go ahead and sell your program now and follow these steps to create the lessons. Your customers will appreciate the personalized program and you'll have the motivation you need to create the product.